Just to summarize the lesson, the definition and origins of mindfulness. So to summarize, an understanding of how thoughts and feelings influence our behavior has shown us that our worries about the future and past negatively influences our behavior in the present. Mindfulness counters this process by teaching us to focus on the present moment. It was famously described by, for one of a word, mindfulness guru, Jon Kabat-Zinn in 2003, as paying attention on purpose in the present moment and non-judgmentally to the unfolding of experience moment by moment. Although this description could be considered as being accurate, I suppose for the general lay person, how do you sort of translate that? And I suppose it's difficult for one word to translate an experience as powerful as mindfulness, to be focused, and how we react in our behavior. So just to sort of summarize some of the key points of today's tutorial. Some of the key points we're going to focus on. So as we've mentioned throughout the lesson, one definition of mindfulness is to pay attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. The practice of mindfulness has its Hindu roots, roots in Hindu teachings from 3,500 years ago. Mindfulness concepts became part of more Eastern contemplative practices, starting with Buddhism around 535 BC. Mindfulness is part of the Buddhist Noble Eightfold Path that culminates in ending suffering and achieving enlightenment. The 8 components of the Noble Path are right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Western psychology eventually incorporated the principles of mindfulness, with the main distinction, the focus on doing instead of the distinction of focus on doing and results instead of being and the journey. Jon Kabat-Zinn introduced mindfulness meditation as a psychology practice in the 1990s. In the past 20, 30 years, mindfulness training has proven effective in a wide range of psychological issues and personal enhancement and growth. Some benefits are related to improved emotional regulation, better behavioral control, and reactive flexibility, and inter and intrapersonal gains. The 7 attitudes required to achieve a state of mindfulness are non-judging, patience, beginner's mind, trust, non-striving, acceptance, and letting go. You can make a point that beginners of mindfulness meditation should aim to be as comfortable as possible, not to expect too much, and just let their thoughts and feelings come and go freely. So some of the ways that mindfulness may benefit people personally, and I suppose the list isn't exhaustive and everyone will benefit, no doubt, in their own way. But some examples I can use in my experience of working with people over many years are improved relaxation, less worry about the future and past, having more control over sort of anxious feelings, better conscious decisions about our behavior, improved connectedness with others, more vivid experiences, being able to manage and alleviate urges and cravings, increased patience and acceptance, clear thinking ability, more tolerance of your own and others' mistakes, and better emotional regulation. There's some of the things I can sort of think of. Maybe you can sort of add to that, if you will. You can sort of add to that, if you will. So that's a summary of mindfulness for this lesson.